In my hands, I wield the light of dawn and the shadow of dusk. Past, present, and future are mine to shape as I see fit. I am the keeper of countless tomorrows. Dawnbreaker! Twilight's Reckoning!
Free at last. The fury of 1,000 tempests flows from my fingertips. Centuries of rage, waiting to be unleashed. Lightning surge! Face the storm! Fury!
Twilight's Reckoning! Dawnbreaker! Twilight's Reckoning! Dawnbreaker! Dawnbreaker!
Lightning surge! Fury! Lightning surge!
Twilight's Reckoning!
All right, Jerry, can you just give me some more time? Is it possible?
Gaze the stars and seek your path.
Let's hear from the crowd! Make some noise for yours truly!
Let's go!
Your team is picking. Your
10
team is
years
banning.
of imprisonment.
Hayabusa, Sanjo.
Your team is banning.
Mighty oaks from little acorns grow.
Let's make the whole world
Your
green
team
and
is
lively.
picking.
Hope will find a way, even when all is forlorn.
They call me a hero because I saved my nation from falling apart.
Patch me in. All right. So what's up, guys? Sorry about the delays. We just had to wrap up one or two on our end, and we're good to go. All right. So welcome to the stream. It's the semi-finals. I know we've all been looking forward to this night, and here it is. Here it's now, and we've got K Black, the Birds of Prey on the left side, the girls in blue, and I've got K Black using Cody Black's signature pick there. Nothing surprising, nothing new. And Ryoku, as we're all going for that CC, Manon on the retail, Nomura, then Ryoka there. That's been the best of Prey. And they've got the Oasis Queens on the other end. They've got Nixia Apex. If you remember correctly, Apex was the Paquito that made everyone wonder how a lady could play Paquito like that. But then again, that's up for the mystery, guys. We have Louis here. That's that Akira? Yeah, Akira on the Louis, and they've got B here on the Florine. So yeah, that is, definitely something there. We've got a lot of interesting picks, and the retail pick is usually a priority ban. I don't know why Oasis Queens didn't take that one down, but hey, hopefully that works, in their favor, of course, because when it comes to the drafting, you want to make sure that you go for something that your team is not not only experienced in, but something that your team also has good synergy with, because that's very important. And I really think that the picks on the side of Birds of Prey are really, really strong. But then again, what do you guys think? You've seen the draft. Who do you think has the better draft? Do you think Oasis Queens have the better draft, or do you think OAM Birds of Prey have the better drafts? And I'll engage the comment while the game loads, as I normally do. Okay, someone says, my baby sis. Oh, that's Cody Black. yeah, that's Cody Black, on that one. And someone says, look at the lineup in the GC. Okay, someone says, now only Balmont Apex they play. Actually, no. Apex doesn't actually play only Balmont. Apex only play, she also plays Paquito, and then we've got, I think it says, hope this cleans cooks. Hopefully, Oracle does his job. And it also says, Nomura, why is she where? Okay, I didn't really understand that one. But production, is it possible we can get a zoom out on the map? Is it possible? I would really love that, really zoom out on the map so I can see, the map up close, sorry, a little bit far away. I can cast the team fight very well. If I can zoom out on the map a little bit, production, that would be really nice. And, okay, so someone says, rooster changes are allowed. Okay, so yeah, that's the game has started officially. Production, if you can zoom out the map a little bit, that would be really nice. I'd appreciate that. Okay, Ryoko as well up top on the EXP lane, but nothing too serious. Yeah, that's better. Jerry, can we zoom out a little bit even more? Just a little bit even more, then that would be fine. Exactly, that's okay. Thank you, Jerry. And yeah, so by the way, guys, everything you see on your screen is brought to you by Real Time Production. We've got some amazing people there. Shout out to Jerry, the guy in the back doing the thing there. But really, everything you see on your screen there, the GFX is brought to you by Real Time Production. The thumbnails as well was done by Real Time, and they're really doing a good job supporting us out here. And also, we've also got Carl and Member, as well as Jerry there, myself in person, and really I'm just doing what they do best. So back to the game here. Okay, little counter from Apex. A little too early though. Ryoku is forced in a 2 against 1 here, but also has spawned, and Apex knows what she's meant to do. But again counter there, and engagement up top. And Apex really should be focusing on the turtle now. Really don't know why she's still there. She has the Deuce Blessing though. Akira can be poked there with the Yo-Yo Blitz, but really has to get out of there. Ryoku as well, trying to zone them out like an EXP should. Okay, got in call on the 2. Look out, Apex gets down, but Apex will take that turtle there. A brilliant move, but there's the pause from Legacy, the ref of the match. Wow. Honestly, that still there from Apex was actually very nice. A rotation up top to the EXP lane, you'd think that she was forsaking the objective for a kill, but somehow Apex turned around and took the objective, and that was the first blood. But yeah, we've got the pause, so we've got really chill out for that one. And while the game is paused, I'll actually engage the comments, because that's what I have here to do. Okay, so someone says, what tourney is this? This is the females tourney. In case you don't know, it's sponsored by ML Hub. ML Hub is the one that is actually organizing this. Shout out to ML Hub, by the way, and the management team. Okay, someone says Thunderfire whoever posts. Well, that's the ref, and that's his job. I don't think that's an appropriate thing to say to a ref. And someone says The stream is fire. Thank you so much, Hyper. I appreciate it. I love the compliment. And as someone says, Terizla gets net issues. Well, that's the job of the ref. You know, that's the job of the ref. He's supposed to know that, and they're supposed to signal to him. And someone says they're supposed to get disqualified, not putting sub on the last games. Well, that's the job of the ref again. The ref's job is to make sure that the players that are registered are the ones that play. And then the players get the pause that they signal for when they signal it. So that's the ref's job. Okay, someone says, that Bauman pick no go. Well, that's Apex. So by the way, guys, look at the playoffs bracket, the ladies tournament. You can see that you know, it all started out from the group stage where we had the 4 fixtures: Oasis Queens versus Champs of Doom, Birds of Prey, and Huntrix. Then Melody, Hell's Kitchen, and then you can just see that the pattern here is just a 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, and there wasn't exactly any, you know, actual 3 games in the best of 3 in all the 3 games. So that was something that we actually, you know, get to see in the semis, but hopefully it's going to be a best of 3 there. Okay, Apex getting in that one there, getting poked by the yo-yo blades, but it has to get out, gets out though. She knows that that's not worth it yet. We can see Nomura just hacking away at this creep here, and Ryoku up top. Now Nixia is still not moving yet, but almost at level 4 though, and Ryoku already has that advantage there, poking with the yo-yo blades, and honestly, Ryuka on the mid lane. Okay, I think we're back to the situation whereby we had that wordplay within, you know, both players. We had Ryoku and we had Ryuka on the mid lane on Birds of Prey team. And sometimes, you know, when I'm casting team fights, it kind of gets to me and I kind of, you know, make mistakes. Okay, the gold lane getting a bit pressured there too. And, you know, there will be an engagement. K-Black down bottom there. But Ryoku farming the EXP crab here. I really like the fact that Nixia is not taking any risk here, because you know one thing about you know, the CC in the early game, she can really get quite pokey because she has that delight stacks where she can get some spell vamp if she's you know, having max stack of delight, and you really don't want to be in a situation whereby you're just poked out and zoned out. So Nixia is going to avoid unnecessary HP trades here, but that's really beneficial, especially to her. And then, you know, we've got really K-Black rotating up top to support his EXP lane. That's very necessary. And you know, really has to go down bottom also. You know, nothing too serious here. Both teams just trying to get their farm up. Nothing too major. Just making sure that you know, you get your farm up. Just stay out of unnecessary engagements. There's the semi-final, so the stakes are pretty high. And whoever wins this you know, fixture, by the way, gets to, you know, compete in the finals. And there's a reward for second place in Kai. Okay, comes in. Cyclone sweep, okay, for the Eternal Guard, but there's a cutting call. Nixia flickers out there, Boyan Bounce comes in, Ryoku not willing to give up there, and Nixia pretty low, has to recall back, but Ryoku not willing to give him the chance there. Okay, still poking in there with yo-yo blades, and Nixia will fall the yo-yo blades, and Ryoku just you know, taking advantage of K-Black support up top there on the EXP lane, but it also has spawned, and Apex and Nomura knows where that is where they should be. But Nomura's retry is on that cooldown too. So this is gonna be an interesting one. I really want to see how Nomura makes it work, because Apex retry is not on that cooldown. So I really don't know how, you know, they're gonna make this work, but that cooldown there is not so long, so that's a good thing. But Apex really waiting for that one, just might engage here with the Cyclone Sweep, but Apex not willing to commit anyone. The turtle will spawn in the next 30 seconds, and any unnecessary moves might cost Oasis Queens. But Oracle popping with a quick draw here, and the double shots. The gold lane is starting to get heated. It's a 3-on-1. The dual blessing is on Apex, and he's just waiting for the right moment to engage here. K-Black trying to check for the bushes, but Oracle already starting there. Nomura with the blood floods as well, trying to farm the creep and check the bushes simultaneously. But both teams are not willing to commit to any fight or any engagement. Already Oasis Queens has the kill lead and the gold lead. So right now, the one thing you can do, okay, the gold lane is getting heated there. You can see Oracle getting pressured there, and well, he will come in with a quick draw, supported here by BK Black as well, rotating down bottom, knowing what's going on, and that will be the recoil from Manon. And the turtle is starting to signal the attention of both junglers. But Ryoku up top in the mid lane, and Nomura, okay, Bloodfrost comes in, Traceless as well. Oracle gets me, but I couldn't go. Let's rush. Don't get Oracle there with the Eternal Guard, and make sure that that tier 1 goes down. Nomura will get that one down too. And Apex getting a dangerous position. And their Apex is the 3v1. Their Apex have to get out for K Black. Okay, unbreakable. But Ryoku already using the yo-yo blitz, but they're not able to connect to anyone. Nixia though up top, really making sure that those waves are in the favor of Oasis Queens, and Ryuka has to take down the tier 2, really make sure that those turrets are what you get. That's what matters. But it also has spawned, and good thing Nomura's veteran is not on that cooldown anymore. Apex is nowhere to be found. The turtle is already almost done, and Nomura will secure the turtle for the team, her team, the Birds of Prey, and Oracle. Okay, I really don't know why Apex is so passive in this game. I mean, for someone that was so aggressive in the last match, we saw Oasis Queens play, because with the Paquito, you can see Apex was just everywhere with the knockoff punches. Okay, Cyclone Sweep comes in, real cool, not willing to commit there. Unbreakable, feature 1 there, Eternal Guard gets landed, gets there, 4 there, with that drag, gets caught. But unfortunately, the AOG doesn't release though. AOG finally comes in, Apex gets caught in it, but Oasis Queens, they're playing passive, mix that goes down to Nomura front floor. But the Eternal Guard doing the work, taking down the tier 2 on the mid lane. Manon gets it though, and Oracle really has to make sure that tier 1 is defended on the gold lane. The waves are already pushing in. Apex, they're trying to invade the jungle here. Birds of Prey, Ryoku already taking down the orange buff here, really invading the jungle and pushing things. But they understand very well that the waves matter more, and Apex really being very passive here. It's so passive. Honestly, what is going on? I mean, Apex, she's just a contradiction of how she played the last time. I was expecting some fire games, but then again, Apex, okay, it's time to get a little bit confident here. Ryoku really poking them with the yo-yo plays, K Black as well. You know, but I really have HP. Ryoku, okay, I that guard connection to 2. Don't get away from Apex balls. As Ryoku gets a double here. Ryoku with the cutting call, with the yo-yo plays, poking in house, but unfortunately, Manon gets that kill onto B. And right now, Birds of Prey are making Oasis Queens their prey with an 8-0 kill lead and a 4K gold lead. You cannot see this one coming. You cannot see Apex being this passive, but really, that's what's happening. And Oasis Queens, I do not know what is going on here. And really, you have to take it. You have to do something. You have to make sure that this game does not go against you, Oasis Queens. You have not come this far to lose in a 0-point kill lead. And honestly, the other spawn, and you can see Apex positioning here. The Balmond is just making sure that he gets closer to this Lord, but unfortunately not supported by the team, has to go back to number disadvantage here. And really, they're really trying to make sure that this Lord, they really have to secure this Lord, because already they've lost all their turrets. They've lost the tier 1 on the tier 2 on all the lanes. Right now, what they have is the inhibitors, okay, pushing in there. Where Bounce comes into my current call. Ryoku getting a bit confident there. Current call, but unfortunately, no follow-up from Yuka. Eternal Guard will miss though onto B. But that will be the cost plus as well. Okay, penalty zone from Nixia, but that will miss though. AOG connects on the 3. The Golden Black, okay, later counter will punish K Black for that engagement there. Brilliant move from Apex, showing that, yeah, I might be passive, but I know when to secure the kill. Nixia getting a bit too low, heavy crossbow, but that Cyclone Sweep will try to zone them out. Blood Flood comes in, traces as well. Nomura, okay, Mountain Shaker, 2-man current call, and in the distribution, Apex will go down. Nomura gets the kill, and Ryoku will go down. Finally, Oracle quick draw. The inhibitor on the mid lane is taken down, and the Lord will approach. But really, all they can do right now is defend, and Oasis Queens knows that. But finally, they finally get 2 kills down, and that might be the chance for a comeback. But with the 8K gold lead and with the wave lead on the side of Birds of Prey, I do not see it happening. But hey, don't speak too soon, don't speak too early. It might happen, because Apex is finally starting to get a rhythm once again. 1 kill to our belt, 2 deaths though, but that's something we should give our benefit of doubt for, because this Apex was someone that really impressed us in the last game. But back there on the mid lane, Ryoku trying to clear the waves here with the basic attacks. But up top, you can see no Brock. Okay, Cyclone Sweep is the engagement there, but defenses traceless. And Nomura will use the mountain shaker. Nothing too serious. Apex Cyclone Sweep again. They're trying to take out the orange buff. It will get it though. Nomura gets the orange buff. A successful invasion of the jungle. And Apex is just struggling to keep up her farm and just make sure that she has enough to maintain her position in the jungle and the contest for the objectives. We can see, okay, Apex with the blue blessing though. That blessing hasn't left anyone till now. But okay, turn out that because back there's a follow up there. My goodness, Nomura! Look at that kill! And Nixia will be the one to go down. Oracle gets revitalized and regen from Dew. But unfortunately, Traceless comes in as well with the Mountain Shika. That will be the 3-man cost blast and the Eternal Guard as well. We will not be able to find it though. On that cooldown, K-Black has to retreat, signaling the retreat for her team. But that will be it. Birds of Prey know when to push it and when to not push it, because that's what matters, guys. They know very well that if at this point you make one mistake, that could be costly. This is the semi-finals and the stakes are high, and whoever gets into the finals already has a guarantee for a reward, because it's a reward for the first and second place. So really, you can't afford to miss this. You can't afford to make any unnecessary mistakes. You can see Nixia starting to get a little bit overextending here. You know, but Roku already has the advantage to punish her, but might not be able to follow that one up. The Lord has gone. Okay, boy on bounce as well as the correct call, but there's the Cyclone Sweep as well. Really trying to get away there. Quick draw stun comes in as well, trying to get away. Ooh, the little counter will get Roku. That will be signal the engagement. No grab punish this Nixia, and Apex will go down. But Manon gets a double onto Oracle. It's a 3-for-1 in favor of Birds of Prey, but they're not willing to push it. The Lord is what matters more, and they have to go for it. And Nomura knows that the Lord is what matters right now, and they will start the Lord. Wow, honestly, the whole thing is so interesting, because Oasis Queens know that, okay, we are behind in farm, we are behind in gold, and we are behind in the kill lead, but we need to make sure that, you know, we stall and make sure we get, you know, some little gold in with the minion waves coming in. But the fact that Apex is trying to still salvage what's left of the jungle, and Nomura isn't letting her, because they're invading the jungle at the same time and we're freezing, and you know, Birds of Prey are just really showing that they understand the mechanism of the game here. You can see Manon really trying to invade the jungle here, and Apex, although not able to pick up the orange. Okay, finally picking it up. I have to correct myself there. But okay, penalty zone comes in, but the AOG with the unbreakable touch, but down to Nixia there. Okay, heavy crossbow picks it up. Manon gets the kill. But Nomura, Roku trying to poke here, but they got it called there. Traceless as well, but Blood Floods will get Apex, and not willing, not able to get away from that one there. Okay, so take the base here. Oracle K traffic recall defensively. Nomura not willing to let it go. The base is done, and that will be the first victory for Birds of Prey as they take game 1. Wow, that was actually a very pretty interesting game, you know, matchup. You can see the stats here. You know, Nixia, well, she did her best, but unfortunately the best wasn't enough for Oasis Queens, and Birds of Prey just had the advantage here, and really they took the early games and just maintained that early game advantage. And Nomura, you know, spearheading that advantage really with the MVP here, 11.6 here. You know, really brilliant performance from Nomura, as well as Ryuka. He really did well with that backline there. Second, and Ryoko as well, second best. Really great points. But that is going to be it for game 1, guys. Birds of Prey are willing to take this game to a second match, and Oasis Queens, hopefully they get a third game, because right now, if they want to win this, it's gonna be the third game. But I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Do you think Birds of Prey are gonna take the second game, or do you think Oasis Queens might take the second and third game, and it's gonna be a reverse sweep situation? I'll engage the comments while we set up for the second and third match on the stream. So let me see what's going on here. Nobody to give up there.
Okay.
And, okay, you can see some replays.
Okay, giving us some replays right here. And
your play. There's an engagement there. Gets that one.
Okay,
blood comes in.
And the Eternal Guard missed there. That was the only one there. Another one coming in as well. Okay, Oracle with a good draw. Nothing too serious. No problem.
But I really have HP. Look out. Get away from it. Let's go. As Rock gets a double. Get away from it. Let's go. As Rock gets a double here. But that will be the cost plus as well. That will be absolutely the golden black. Okay, comes in as well. Okay, that was a very brilliant play. Okay, yeah, so that was very brilliant play. And okay, I'm actually going to go back those set of things. One second.
Look at that kill and mix out. Really trying to get away there. Quick draw stun comes in as well, trying to get away. Ooh, the little counter. Rocket Yoku. That will be signaling up the orange. Okay, finally picking it up. I have to correct myself there. But okay, penalty zone comes in, but the AOG with the unbreakable touch, but down to Nixia there. Okay, heavy crossbow picks it up. They got it called there, traceless as well, but Blood Floods will get Apex and not willing, not able to go away. Okay, so take the base here. Oracle kick up and recall defensively. Nomura not willing to let it go. The base is done, and that will be the first.
Jerry, accept the invite. I'm inviting you now in game.
Welcome aboard Metro Zero. All souls must remain inside the train at all times.
All alone, I felt a weariness inside. Paranoia always following in stride. Till the day that I became a spirit guide. My purpose won't be denied. Through the right, my body started to rehash. Now I feel a heat that scorches me to ash. All this pressure and the energy combined, I'm bound beneath the weight of the divine. explosive, I am booming with the fire. No more obsession, fire. Only possession. Look at how it's burning through from the ash. I am born anew, summoning a storm inside the sacred breath of life.
Next stop, Evergarden Station.
Madness grows and I feel no remorse. Half machine and unstoppable force. Only in the searing pain am I alive. My power in overdrive. At the station I'm surrounded by a crowd full of souls who seek a vengeance so avowed. Shedding shells of spirits who I must defend to break the shackles so they can ascend. The sacred breath of life!
Now arriving at the terminal station, Evergarden Station. Welcome aboard Metro Zero. All souls must remain inside the train at all times.
All alone I felt a weariness inside. Paranoia always following in stride. Till the day that I became a spirit guide. My purpose won't be denied.
All right, welcome guys again. Welcome to the second game. It took a while for us to get back in, but we are here, guys. Remember, this is a best of 3, and you cannot go wrong in a best of 3 because there is a chance for you, even if you lose the first game, you can win the second and the third. But really, so far so good. We've not really had a 3-game match in the group stage. We only had one in the semi-finals, the first semi-finals game. Is this gonna be a 3-game match? I don't know. Well, we just have to see and find out. But really, the first game already went to best of 3. They did so well, and Oasis Queens, they did their best, but unfortunately, their best wasn't enough. And so far so good. We've got that, but there's the bands. You can see the CC band there. That's a very valid one. There was so much problem for the CC, was so much problematic in the first game. Those folks, Nixia really had a difficulty there. But a Camilla ban, and finally the Gato ban. The Gato is taken down, and K Black will finally have to go out of our comfort zone and go for something else. But the Camilla takedown is actually a very valid one. Camilla can be quite problematic in the room, but that is going to be the band for the first phase. It's still gonna get a final ban for I think the 4th players of both teams, but so far so good. Manon's still sticking with that retail pick. I don't know why they didn't go for the retail. I feel like the retail ban would have been much better. Those retail heavy crossbows were problematic, but K Black will go for that Belric though. A Belric pick is actually a very valid one. Honestly, Belric has very good sustain. Belric has very good CC on him. Those stunts can be very dramatic and can also be very problematic too, especially for squishies. But Akira going for that Sicilian there, that's a meta pick on the mid lane. That's a very, very valuable pick. Really, okay, B going for that Kufra there. All right, that's a rare one. But that can be very good. You know, especially for mobile heroes, you know, Kufra can be the bouncing ball has that anti-mobility thing, you know, whereby you can't actually blink or dash whenever you're under it. So you have to be very, very wise when encountering that situation. For the next 3 picks, they're better play gonna have to be very wise with them. They don't want to pick too many blink heroes because Kufra is going to be problematic if he knows what she's doing. And really moving from a support to a tank, moving from Florine to a Kufra is actually a very wise move because that didn't sit so well. But Ryoko will go for the Nana. There's a lot of CC there. That's a very bad, you know, that's very nice mage, you know, for disrupting team fights. The Molina can be very annoying. Trust me, I've been on that. I've actually been a victim of that myself. Look at me where you want to cast the skill and then you just turn it into a Molina. yeah. So
A punch for a punch.
yeah, so definitely taking down that Paquito, that's definitely for Apex. They are really making sure that Apex doesn't have the chance to play Paquito because Apex can be problematic. But Nomura's, see, they're actually aware of both junglers here. Apex responds by taking down the Sun Shin, preventing Nomura from using the Sun Shin. That's actually very, you know, both junglers, they're trying to counter both junglers. And this is an attempt, by the way. And Ryuka here with the Kagura, I don't really know how to feel because 2 mages, are they playing Nana for gold lane? Sorry, are they playing Nana for EXP lane? Because how Kagura jungle, is that possible? Because they already have a mage. What's going on here? I mean, I really want to see how they execute this. I want to see where Kagura goes. You know, they might play Kagura EXP lane or they might play Nana EXP lane because definitely Kagura is not going to jungle, you know, but really it's an interesting matchup. I want to see how they make this work. But Apex and Nixia are the ones to pick and, you know, hopefully they go for something that is going to work out because they've got 3 squishies on the side of Oasis Queens. But Apex, despite the fact that there's a Belric on the enemy team, still choosing to go for their Alucard. I don't really support that pick, man, but hey, if that's what works for them, let them go for it, right? Experience and execution is what matters here over preference. But Nixia will still stick with that Terizla there. Very valuable pick. There's a lot of sustain on the Terizla, and that's gonna be on that front line for the you know, Oasis Queens. And then Nomura here has the last pick, and really the Sunshine is banned. So she still has a lot of options though. She's got the Hayabusa. Hayabusa can be very problematic for Akira. You know, she's got the Hanzo. But then again, what will she go for? That will be what? That's another mage pick. What is going on here? Nomura goes for the mage again. What? A three mage on the team. Is that gonna be a restart? I think there's gonna be a restart. I don't know if this you know, Legacy is gonna allow this, but hopefully this doesn't backfire because 3 mages on one team. And what do you think, guys? The draft is complete and I'm gonna engage the comments. What do you guys think? Okay, someone says redraft possible. I don't know. That is actually based on you know, the ref. Legacy is the one that's calling the shots here. So, you know, he's gonna have to determine whether there will be a redraft or not. And someone says you know, Bell EXP Nana Room. Yeah, that can work. That can work, right? Nana Room can work, but then again, you're working against a Kufra here. Don't forget, a Kufra can be very problematic. And as someone says, you know, Obaraji's. okay, need to relax there. But as you know, someone says restart, I beg. That's on to Legacy. If Legacy signals and gives them the restart, no problem. But if Legacy does not give them the restart, hey, no issues there. You know, he's the ref, so he's the one that gets to call the shots. And someone says, everyone has been touched by the evil Molina. Yes, even myself, I have been touched by the evil Molina. I have been, but actually, Nana is actually very annoying. Let me just be honest with you. There's no way to sugarcoat that one. But yeah, that will be the draft and the loading screen, guys. We are back into the game. Production, if it's possible, we can get a zoom out of the map. Thank you so much, production. Can we get a zoom out on the map so that I can, you know, yeah, that would be okay. That's a little bit too much. Production, can we tone it down a little bit? You know, can just zone, yeah, that's okay. Thank you so much. Yeah, so there is primary recalls are signaling to Legacy here. That's the pause from Legacy, but I don't think Legacy really understands that they actually want a restart and not a pause. But so far so good. You know, honestly, I feel like Legacy should give them a restart because they have 3 mages on the lineup. It's not going to be funny for them. They don't even have a retribution to begin with. So far, so I feel like they really need to give them this restart, man. You know, this is just not fair if they actually carry on with this game. It's not fair, actually. So
They should just give them the restarts, honestly. They should just give them the restarts. But they're spamming the recalls, and right now, Birds of Prey are not even moving. They're just stuck in the base here, and Oasis Queens are just doing their thing as usual, carrying on. But I don't think I want to, really talk much about this game. I feel like Legacy should be talked to, and they should give them the restart. They should surrender. But remember, there's a 5-minute mark. Since this isn't exactly tournament lobby, in a tournament lobby, you can stop the game and get back to the draft. But there's the 5-minute mark, and that will be the surrender from the side of Birds of Prey, and that will be it, guys. We are back again, going back into the drafting phase and the loading screen. Sorry, into the drafting phase and the lobby. And well, we just have to wait, man. We just have to wait for it. We just have to wait it out. But yeah, they deserved that. Thank you, Jared. Yeah, thank you, Jared.
thoughts of weariness inside. Paranoia always following in stride. Till the day that I became a spirit guide. My purpose won't be denied. Through the right, my body started to rehash. Now I feel a heat that scorches me to ash. All this pressure and the energy combined, I'm bound beneath the weight of the divine. I am booming with the fire. No more obsession, fire. Only possession. Look at how it's burning through. From the ash I am born anew. Summoning a storm inside the sacred breath of life.
Next stop, Evergarden Station.
Madness grows and I feel no remorse. Half machine and unstoppable force. Only in the searing pain am I alive. My power in overdrive. At the station I'm surrounded by a crowd full of souls who seek a vengeance so avowed. Shedding shells of spirits who I must defend. To break the shackles so they can ascend. The sacred breath of life!
Now arriving at the terminal station, Evergarden Station. Welcome aboard Metro Zero. All souls must remain inside the train at all times.
All alone I felt a weariness inside. Paranoia always following in stride. Till the day that I became a spirit guide. My purpose won't be denied. Through the right my body started to rehash. Now I feel a heat that scorches me to ash. All this pressure and the energy combined, I'm bound beneath.
Let's go.
Okay, guys, what's up? This is gonna be the second game again. Again. We've got the Birds of Prey on the right-hand side, and we've got the Oasis Queens on the left-hand side. Again, still maintaining same positions on the drafting phase. And we can see that the bans are still, well, finally, that retail ban is finally going down. I love the fact that they're not taking any risks anymore. Birds of Prey are not taking either. They take down the Sicilian. That's very nice, really preventing, a problem. Okay. I don't really know. They're really taking down the Camilla as well. Two star-crossed lovers. Love in this game. This is actually war. This is actually, a battle for second place and a battle for a chance for first place. And both teams are not smiling. Both girl teams. Okay, Nixia stealing that gato pick from K Black. We'll go for that one there on the EXP lane though. Don't really know why Nixia is showing the mid lane, but she normally goes for the EXP lane. K Black not minding and settling for the nature god Belric. And I love that. That's called adaptability. You see, one thing about, okay, real cool. leaving the CC behind because it's banned, which is actually a very wise move from the side of Oasis Queens. We'll go for the Ruby though, and Apex has that Paquito available. She can't go for the Paquito now, or she can settle for something else, you know, like a Balmond, like she used in the first game. But I really think this is a chance to go for the Paquito. I don't think she's going to get a chance to pick the Paquito. If she misses this, they might ban the Paquito in the next one. And honestly, it's a chance. Okay, Apex, it's okay, not going for the Paquito, settling for the Alucard instead. I feel like the Paquito would have been better, but hey, Manon going for the Mia. Okay, Mia, that's quite a rare pick, especially in tournament matches, but so far so good. She will go for the Mia there. No criticisms whatsoever. A Mia can be very problematic in the late games. You know, the hidden moonlights can also be very, very problematic. But Ryuka here with the final ban takes down that Terizla, but that was a wasted ban because Nixia had already picked the Gato, and Nixia is the one that uses the Terizla. So yeah, that's a wasted ban there. And Akira will go for that final ban. You can ban the Yuson Shin. Okay, I predicted that one. Yuson Shin is down, and Nomura will have to go for something else. I might settle for something else. Probably has the Hanzo available, has the Ayabusa available, the Fanny is available, the Gushan is available, you've got Amon is available, you've got a lot of picks that are very available here. Hanzo is here, you know, so many picks. I mean, Yuson isn't the only one that's actually really good. And
We'll find a way.
okay, Yuka moves Ryuka instead. Ryuka goes for Vexana, the Duchess of Necrokeep, and Akira will have to go for something here. B with the Hilda. Wow, the power of Megalith herself. Wow, B settles for the Hilda. Hilda can be very, very thick, and Hilda can be a very good front line. They've got Gato here already for them, and they've got Hilda here, and Gato roam. Obviously, Nixia is now finally roaming. B will be on the EX lane. Akira goes for Aurora, and Nomura has the final pick, and she has to go for something here. X-Borg! My goodness, that was actually a very nice pick, and a problematic one at that. But that completes the draft. And let me know what you guys think. As usual, I'll be engaging the comments while the draft is complete and we enter the loading screen. Production, please don't forget to adjust the map and zoom out on the map once we get into the map. Once we get into the game, rather. Okay, so let's see what you guys think. All right, someone says Nomura's comfort X-Bug most likely. Well, she actually played YSS the last game and she did so well. And she had the MVP, you know, with the 12 points, great points, and I don't really know if Xbox is a comfort pick. Well, she has a master code on it. Hopefully that works in our favor. And then Adriana says, hey, that's Adriana, by the way. Shout out to Adriana. Adriana is one of my top viewers on my live stream. Shout out to Adriana. Yeah, one of the reasons why I do what I do. Okay, so someone says, so much CC. Yeah, there's a lot of CC, man. Like, you've got Ruby, you've got Belric, you've got Vexana. Jesus, like, what are you guys doing? Like, they're really making sure that these guys can't even do anything. And then someone that would have worked out so well for Rome would have been Akai, too. Akai would have been a very good counter against Belric. But hey, you know, let's not. I don't want to really go for you know, big criticisms here. I just want to set up for something that works for them. And you know, but then again, the game has started, guys. And I really don't want to, you know, miss out on any details in the game. Really, remember, guys, everything you see on your screen here is brought to you by Real Time Production, which consists of Carl, Jared, and myself. And really, shout out to the guys in the back end, Jared himself, the real MVP, the go-to the GF. The graphics you see here was made by him, and thanks so much for everything you do for us, for ML Hub and its management, Real Time. And we will get back into the game, guys. We are live in the second match of the semi-finals, Oasis Queens versus Birds of Prey, with Birds of Prey taking the first game, and the second game is up for grabs for anyone. But Oracle up on the gold lane. There's an early game trade here, but really that's just nothing too serious there. K Black will come in to support, though Oracle has to make way. B already still on level 1. I think are they running a healer room? I think they were running a Gato room, but it seems like they're running a Gato EXP. Wow, hey, props to them, whatever works for them. But up top on the gold lane, it's a 2-on-1 here. Manon, okay, that's the mobilization there. Taking more, but that would be the CC. Oracle already out of hunting, comes in, concussive blast, but Oracle picks up the kill onto Manon, and Eddie gets first blood, and Manon will be the sacrifice. I don't get the idea of you know, a marksman being in the front and then a tank being at the back. I don't know if K Black was having network issues,
but she was supposed to be at the front. But then again, Manon hopefully learns a lesson, and that will be it. Ryuka, okay, comes in out of haunting again, but the concussive blast is still on that cooldown. Ryuka will escape with 2 stacks of the wilderness, and that will be it. Nomura getting a big pokey here, and that will be her getting the level 4 with the fire sticks, retracting. The turtle has spawned, and Hilda B really trying to navigate towards that location. Down bottom, Apex as well, rotating down bottom towards the turtle area, because that is where they need to be. Nomura as well. And the turtle dance is yet to start from both teams. B doing what a Hilda should. That's one thing about the Hilda. You know how to zone out pretty well. But that will be the turtle dance starting as well. But okay, out of haunting onto, but gets taunted by K-Black. And last insanity comes out, wasted though, does correct onto anyone. And B, okay, comes in, engagement there. Apex with the fixture and the ground splitter. But the AOG contact on the two. And Apex move forward. Barry goes down. K-Black finds one as well. Really trying to escape here with a big good, but the front of vice passive is nearly out there. Eternal Guard nearly takes it, but Nomura with the steal. And Apex will lose that one, goes down, and B goes to the chopping block with her. And meanwhile, on the mid lane, the price vice passive is gone. Manon not able to find the value, though. Akira will escape, and Nomura will return back for the jungle clan. Honestly, I really don't like the fact that I don't like the fact that the Nixia was pretty passive, because one thing about the Turtle Dance is in the early games, the EXP is meant to rotate on time towards the turtle, and the fact that the EXP wasn't there, and the fact that Apex tried his best to go in, and let's just okay, let me just come on and say it, okay? I look at this pretty weak to CC, alright? So if Apex is gonna engage, he needs to be very, very careful, because you engage, okay, B gets a bit too confident here, because you engage and, Felric uses the ultimate, the Wrath of Dryad, and then there's a lot of taunts on you. You can't do anything, because Aluka doesn't have any CC removal, doesn't have any CC immunity, and you don't have a figure, okay, out of haunting onto the mid lane there, but B starting to provide chance for Akira here, but Akira doesn't have that part of vice passive. Meanwhile, up top on the gold lane, you can see Oracle getting pressured here. Manon will not be able to commit to B, okay, comes in, but that will not be anything serious there. Akira comes in to support as well. Nomura ready here. The last instability is available, but has to poke here with the fire sticks. But that turns, Akira has to get out, and really, both teams are just staying out of trouble at this point in time. But okay, out of haunting onto Nixia, but the phrase comes to the Frigid Glacier. But Akira picks that one up with the Frigid Glacier, and B really just has to make it work. I mean, that's the thing about the Hilda in the early games. You have to be very careful. Hilda can be very, very problematic in the early games. The Heart of Haunting, the Death Shred, with the power of the wilderness, and Ryoku, okay, trying to walk away from B, trying to provide one there, gets taunted though by K-Black, but that will be the freeze. KB, okay, gets taunted and gets pulled back, okay, B good, I'm offended, but B has to get away from here. Apex comes in with the ground splitter, but this is really difficult, but K-Black is in the Wrath of Dryad in time. Last Vicinity will make Apex go to the graveyard, and Ryoku, okay, OOG comes in. Nixia a little bit late to the show, but Nixia has the short positioning there. That is not gonna be, but the steel force cannot tank that much damage. But Nomura will pick up the kill. The Prince comes in with the ammo offender, brings Akira close by. Basically, misses spot. B good, and the Don't Run Wolf King will get him on next on the shopping block. But B out of hunting onto Nomura, that will be it. Ryoku max stacks of the power of wilderness. Ryoku not willing to let her go, but B has to get away, because that Turtle Dance cannot be taken with just her. Honestly, that is not really a very good K in the mid lane. The mid lane is getting slightly heated there. Out of hunting onto Ryoku, but that will be the pullback from the ammo offended. B is already low, but really has to get away, gets away. The blessing of wilderness, that shoot came through, and the turtle has spawned. But Ryuka already here frontlining this turtle. But honestly, so far so good. The Turtle Dance has just been pretty one-sided, because okay, I'm offended, gets pulled in. Wrath of Dryad and pretty place that comes in. Right of my spot the string out there, but Akira will be the only one to fall. At Apex, yet another connects to the cross blast and the deadly grasp from Nomura. Not willing to use the last insanity to follow up on the engagement there. Meanwhile, the mid lane is getting pressure there. You can see the invade from Nomura here, and really better pray, but that's the pause from Legacy. Wow. So far, so good. You can see that the jungle, the contest for the turtle has been pretty one-sided.
Okay,
we
we
had
have a situation whereby, okay, that's what I'm talking about here. And then he gets the taunt there, he gets taunted, gets pulled again. That's the CC. I mean, Adrian said this about the early, you know, he said this about the early games, and there was a lot of CC on the side. Okay, that's the freeze there with the pretty glacier. That was what I'm talking about. This comp is just too much. And Apex 5k black there, but the last sincerity connects onto him and takes him down. That's the thing about the Alucard. Alucard is with the CC, and when they started this drafting and when they finished the draft, I knew that the CC, the high intense CC on the side of Birds of Prey would be a problem for Oasis Queens, and clearly it is, because you can see B is really struggling with her engagement there. They don't run Wolf King, the Rattle Dryad, the I'm offended, the Deathly Grasp. The CC is just so much, and really the Oasis can pick heroes that don't exactly have any form of CC removal or CC immunity. So that is really, drafting issue there, and really they're gonna have to settle for this, because this is the second game, and if Oasis Queens lose this game, Birds of Prey are gonna proceed on to the finals, and that's gonna be a 2-0 mark. But let's give them the benefit of the doubt. The early games already is showing potential for Oasis Queens. I mean, we've got the Hilda gangs, the Art of Hunting there. We've also got the situation whereby Apex came in and took a kill. So the early games, they have the early games, but let's see how it is going forward into the matches, as we will get the pause and I will engage the comments while the game is paused. Okay. So someone says, they said, ref, warn yourself. Okay. Okay. That says, ref, warn yourself. Okay, chill. The guy is actually trying to, make things fair. Okay. The game has restarted, so I really wanted to engage the comment, guys, but don't think much about it. The game is back. Okay, man on ultimate snipe from Oracle, but just to check who is coming there. As the thing about the Leslie, when with the ultimate snipe, you can gain vision of one target from a significant radius. But nothing too serious. B, really just camping here. That's the thing about the Hilda and Bush. The Bush is your best friend when you're on a Hilda. But Akira on the mid lane really has to defend this tier 1 though. But down bottom, Apex engaging onto Ryoko, but that's the stun with the Let's Dance there. Gets pulled in, ground splitter defensively though to disengage. Apex knows that you cannot engage. Engaging a Ruby inside a turret as an Alucard is suicidal. Because you're just gonna be hit with CC after CC. But really, B, okay, on the mid lane gets 2-man. 2-man, that's nothing too serious though. Ryuka just taunting them up. But really trying to push this tier 1 here. Manon was unfortunately Key Black really be passive there. There's the Art of Hunting onto Key Black. But Key Black already probably defended power brood, and instead Bridget Glaze that connects onto Key Black there. The taunt comes in, Manon trying to follow them. Oh no, Manon gets the kill onto Akira. Last insane, he doesn't find anyone though. And Nomura trying to get back to Pyraga ammo. Oracle playing it safe on the gold lane. The number disadvantage to her. Nomura trying to poke here. The fast stakes connects onto Oracle. Oracle already have HP, and Nomura doesn't even have the Pyraga yet. What she does, B to the coming to salvage what's left, but cannot. The tier 1 cools down. Manon picks up the turret, and Apex has to retreat back as well. The turtle has spawned, and it looks like it's gonna be another one-sided turtle dance from Oasis, from Birds of Prey. Birds of Prey are dominating the Ellies, and when it comes to the objectives, so far so good. It has been one-sided. I'm going to be very honest here, because I remain unbiased in my commentary. Okay, taking the turtle there, not satisfied, wanting to get the tier 1 on the mid lane. Yeah, so I have to actually be very honest here. Okay, down bottom on the XP lane. Okay, production, can we get a B on down bottom? The XP lane is getting big pressure there. Mid lane, Ryuka goes down, and Nixia will fall a little bit too late there, the camera, but that will be the surrender from the teams. I think they surrendered. Okay, Oasis Queen surrendered. Wow, that was unpredicted. That was unprecedented. But well, I guess if this counts as a victory, then Birds of Prey already are in the finals. I mean, that's actually a very weird way to win. But hey, I already know. I'm waiting for ref to interpret the game. So no conclusions yet until the ref interprets the game as a win. Okay, so no conclusions yet. Let's not be too hasty. We need to understand what happened. Is this a restart, or is this a result of network issues, or did they surrender, like, lose and stuff? So let's be sure. Let's be sure, please. Let's be sure. Okay, let's be sure. Okay, let's not be too hasty. All right. So let's wait for that. We're gonna wait for that. I don't want to believe that they surrendered as and lost. I don't want to believe. Let's wait for Legacy to conclude. All right, let's wait for Legacy to conclude. All right, let's just wait for Legacy. I'm just gonna log back in to see what's going on, and let me get it from the ref. Okay, you guys just chill for a bit. I'm going to announce who wins the game, so you guys should just chill for a bit. Let me know what happened, because this is a semi-finals match, and surrendering in a semi-finals match is actually not right. So let me just chat Legacy up real quick. Okay, guys. So far so good. MJ said that they will replay tomorrow. Okay, so match is postponed. Okay. Yeah, so match is postponed, and what that means is that the game is also going to postpone the finals, because the finals was supposed to be tomorrow, and the fact that they are postponing this game now, it means that the finals will be affected too and will be pushed again. And sorry for the inconvenience, guys. Apologies, but really, this is actually on the management here, and yeah, that's going to be the restart. That is going to be it. But so far so good. Thanks to all who tuned into the stream. Appreciations to you guys for staying till the end. Thanks so much for Real Time Productions for handling this stream and for the graphics, the amazing graphics. Remember, what you see on your screen, the replays, the graphics, the thumbnails, that's brought to you by Real Time Production, a man of Jared, Carl, myself, and really props to Jared for the graphics. Thank you so much, bro, in the back end, really helping out a lot. And also to the management as well, and to ML Hub for sponsoring the tournament. I will see you guys tomorrow in the continuation of the semi-finals. Birds of Prey will finally settle the score against Oasis Queens, and that will be it for tonight. Take care, guys. AOG finally comes in. Impes get caught in it for the Oasis win. The flame blasted mix that goes down to no for a flop. Well, but I really happy to be look out. Okay, I like God connection to two. Get away from the best ball. As Block against a two. Get away from the best ball. As Block against a double here. With the nothing call. With your place poking in house, but on to B. But that will be the cost plus as well. Penalty zone from Pixel, but that will miss though. AOG connects on the tree. The golden black. Okay, leave that them out. Blood comes in traces as well. Nomura, okay, Mountain Jake, a two-man couldn't call it. The distribution Apex will go down. Nomura gets the kill, and Ryoku will. But okay, turn out that will cost back. There's a follow up there. My goodness, Nomura, look at that kill. And Pixel will. He's trying to get away there. Quick draw stun comes in as well, trying to get away. Ooh, the little counter will get Ryoku. That will be the signal there. The orange, okay, finally picking it up. I have to correct myself there, but okay, penalty zone comes in, but the AOG with the unbreakable touch, but now to Nixia there. Okay, heavy crossbow picks it up. They got a call there, traceless as well, but flood will get the Apex and not willing, not able to go away. Okay, from hit the base here. Oracle, okay, traffic recall defensively. Nomura not willing to let it go. The base is done, and that will be the first on the gold links. It's 2-on-1 here. Man on okay. That's the mobilization there. Taking more, but that would be the CC. Oracle already out of money. Comes in. Concussive blast. But Oracle big shots correct onto anyone. And B, okay, comes in. Engagement there. Apex wins the fixture and the ground splitter. But the AOG contact on through. And Apex through here with the B good. But the front of white pass is nearly out there. Turner can't nearly take it. But Nomura with the steal. And Apex will lose that one. Goes down. And once Akira has to get out. And really, both teams are just staying out of trouble at this point in time. But okay, after punting on to next year, but the phrase comes to the protector. Best comes in with the ground splitter, but really, this is really difficult. But K Black is the of drivers in time. As the city, Ryoku not willing to give up there. And Nixia to the low has to recall back. But Ryoku not willing to give him the chance there. Okay, still poking there with your place. And Nixia will fall. Okay, Bloodspot comes in. Traceless as well. Oracle gets me, but I couldn't call. That's right. Don't get Oracle there. AOG doesn't release though. AOG finally comes in. Impes get caught in it, but the Oasis wins. The plane passes, mix that goes down to no for a flop. Well,
don't miss though. AOG connects on the tree. The golden black. Okay, later him out. Blood comes in, traces as well. Nomura, okay, Mountain Shaker, 2-man couldn't call the distribution. Apex will go down. Nomura gets the kill, and Ryoku will. But okay, turn out that because back there's a follow up there. My goodness, Nomura, look at that kill, and Nick's out. Really trying to get away there. Quick draw stun comes in as well, trying to get away. Ooh, the little counter. Look at Ryoku. That will be signal there. The orange, okay, finally picking it up. I have to correct myself there, but okay, penalty zone comes in, but AOG with the unbreakable touch, but down to Nixia there. Okay, heavy crossbow picks it up. They couldn't call there, traceless as well, but blood floods will get the Apex and not willing, not able to go away. Okay, so take the base here. Oracle can't recall defensively. Nomura not willing to let it go. The base is done, and that will be the first on gold links. The 2-on-1 here. Man on okay. That's the mobilization there. Taking more, but that would be the CC. Oracle already at